Before we go into the script, it's important to clarify something carefully. There is no confirmed report or verified news of Darrell Sheets' funeral or passing. Darrell Sheets, the beloved star of Storage Wars, is still alive according to reliable public information. However, because of circulating rumors and emotional fan discussions online, many people have been searching about his funeral or final farewell. So in this script, we are going to create a powerful emotional tribute-style narrative, imagining what the world of Storage Wars would feel like if it ever had to say goodbye to one of its most iconic stars. This is written in a documentary-style, suspense-driven storytelling format for your YouTube video. The storage doors slowly creak open, but this time, something feels different. The silence is heavier. The excitement that once filled the air is gone. And instead of laughter, bidding wars, and adrenaline-filled discoveries, there is only grief. Because today, the world of Storage Wars is not celebrating a win. It is mourning a legend. A man whose name became synonymous with risk, instinct, and treasure hunting. A man who turned abandoned storage lockers into stories worth millions. Darrell Sheets, the gambler, the fearless bidder who never backed down from a high-stakes gamble. But now, whispers begin to spread across the community. Messages flood social media. Fans refuse to believe it at first. And then comes the question no one wanted to ask. Is this really the final goodbye? The story begins with shockwaves hitting the Storage Wars family. Former cast members, collectors, and fans from around the world start reacting emotionally. The memories come rushing back. The intense bidding wars, the explosive discoveries, and the unforgettable personality that Darrell brought to every single episode. He wasn't just another bidder. He was the heart of the chaos. Every locker he touched carried a sense of danger and excitement. You never knew if he would strike gold or walk away with nothing. But that was the magic of Darrell Sheets. He made uncertainty feel like entertainment. As the rumors of his passing circulate in this emotional narrative, the Storage Wars community begins to reflect deeply. Old interviews resurface. Clips of his biggest wins go viral again. Fans remember the moment he discovered a locker worth over $300,000, a moment that defined his legacy forever. But beyond the money, beyond the fame, there was a man driven by passion. A man who took risks while others hesitated. A man who believed that every locked door held a story waiting to be discovered. And now, in this imagined farewell, those stories feel heavier than ever. The emotional tribute deepens as we picture the cast gathering together, not on a storage auction floor, but in a quiet memorial space filled with memories instead of items for sale. The energy is no longer competitive. It is reflective, somber, respectful. People who once stood as rivals now stand united in silence. Because legends like Darrell Sheets don't just leave behind memories, they leave behind a legacy that changed an entire industry. Fans around the world begin sharing messages online, describing how Storage Wars wouldn't have been the same without him. Some say he taught them to take risks in life. Others say he made them believe in hidden opportunities, that sometimes what looks worthless on the outside can change your life completely. And that was Darrell's real power. Not just winning lockers, but changing perspectives. As the emotional narrative continues, we imagine his final moments being remembered not with sadness alone, but with gratitude. Gratitude for the entertainment, the unpredictability, and the larger-than-life personality that made every episode unforgettable. The Storage Wars crew, in this tribute story, is seen reflecting on old footage, laughing through tears as they remember his bold predictions, his confident smiles, and the moments where he shocked everyone by going all in when no one else would. He wasn't just part of the show, he was the energy that kept it alive. And now, as the imagined farewell ceremony unfolds, silence replaces applause. A final montage plays in everyone's mind, a compilation of victories, failures, laughter, and iconic auction moments that defined an era of reality television. But even in this emotional goodbye, one truth remains clear. Legends never truly disappear. They live on in the memories they created, in the stories they inspired, and in the lives they touched without even realizing it. As the tribute comes to an end, The camera slowly fades out from the storage auction world that once felt so loud, so competitive, so alive. And in that silence, one message remains. Darrell Sheets was never just a bidder. He was a symbol of courage, risk, and the belief that treasure can be found where no one else dares to look. And even if the doors of storage units close forever, his legacy will always remain open,